Now it is time to invite our guest speaker for the day, who is expert in strategic planning and resource management. He is working as senior offshore construction manager with National Petroleum Construction Company, Abu Dhabi. He is in charge of executing offshore projects in Middle East. He is civil engineer mastered in marine technology from one of the prime institutes of India, IIT, Indian Institute of Technology. His wife is also a civil structure engineer. His elder daughter is in the final year of computer engineering, and younger daughter all set to start her engineering course. He is in Toastmasters International for more than 10 years. He has served at club level in all officer positions before leading area, division, and district. He has served one of the largest districts as the program quality director, paving a strong foundation for the club, area, division, and district. He has led District 105 in its first year of reformation as district director to world number 4 position, wearing a smile always on his face. He finds inner happiness by involving deeply in activities that has a vision to make a positive impact around. In District 105, he is a master of masters in knowing in and out of Toastmasters dashboard. Today, we are fortunate to have him with us to enlighten us on the topic Understanding Toastmasters International Dashboard. He believes in, if we can do it today, let us do it now. With your thunder round of applause, please join me welcoming Region Advisor and past District 105 Director DTM Sunil Kottarathil.
Thank you, MZ Abid, for that flattering introduction. Good morning, District Director Nelson, Division Director Rupesh, and the enthusiastic leaders of Division I. Raise your hands if you have ever played video games. Just show your hands or thumbs up. Wonderful. Many of you have played video games in the past. Now, in many video games, you will have few lives when you start playing the game. By playing smart, you can gain more lives and become stronger. On the other hand, wrong moves will cost you some lives and can weaken your position. Now, there is a game which we all continue to play. We started that game with 20 lives. Some wrong moves here and there, and the game show only 8 lives now. Does that sound familiar? Anyone? Just unmute and says, does that sound familiar to you?
Yes.
What's it?
Losing members of a club.
That's true. Yes, it's our clubs. How can we make some right moves to bring the lives back to 20 or more? So in this session, we'll get some insights on that. That's our primary goal or aim when we are leaders in Toastmasters, serving clubs, area, or division, or even district. Now let me ask you one question. How many of you drive a car? Again, raise your hands or show thumbs up if you drive a car. Good. So most of you drive a car. Now, where will be your attention when you are driving? You can just unmute and say your response. Where will be your attention?
On the road.
On the road. Wonderful.
Road ahead and
the road
behind.
ahead and behind. Okay.
Dashboard. Dashboard.
Dashboard. You can even type your response in the chat as we speak. Good. As most of you have responded, you need to focus on the road ahead while driving. So keeping an eye on the road ahead will ensure that you are in the right direction. You are progressing towards your destination. Now you are in the driving seat of your club, area, or division. As a club, area, or division leader, you may have already set your goals for this year. How will you ensure you are on track? How will you monitor whether the club, area, or division are progressing towards your desired goal? That's where the dashboard will help you. So when you are in the driving seat, keep an eye on the dashboard. The dashboard provides you with a lot of data. Today, we'll see which data are important, how to use those data for the best analysis, and ensure how they can help you in achieving your desired goal smoothly. Now, how many of you are comfortable with data? Do you get a headache when you see a lot of numbers? People approach data differently. It can vary from data denial to data driven. Right? Let me ask you, how many of you are comfortable with data? Just unmute and say your response. Are you comfortable with the data?
Yes, I am comfortable with the data.
So you use the data in most of your day-to-day activities, the office work.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a lot of data in our life. We deal with a lot of data. Now people approach data differently. It can vary from data denial to data driven. See, as you can see here, data denial is something that you distrust data and avoid using it. And on the other hand, extreme and data driven, well, you use it to shape and inform all your decisions. That's the most powerful way, I will say. The data itself is useless, but it's useful only if you apply it. Now, if you are data driven, and if you use the data and apply it strategically, it can help you a lot to progress towards your goals consistently. You all have your goals this year by serving as club or area or division leaders. Now, how many of you are aware of the Distinguished Club Program or DCP? Have you seen the Distinguished Program? Just unmute and respond, or you can just...
Yes,
yes,
I have.
Yes, so many of you have seen the Distinguished. So here, let me ask you again, what comes to your mind when you see the Distinguished Program goals? One thing that comes to your mind, just type on the chat. Whatever comes to your mind. how you use the distinguished program. To the goals achieved, the VPE Jadinta says goals achieved. Division I President Alnada Toastmasters Club President says target achieved. Ankit Mehta says monitor progress. Good. So you all see the value of DCP. Take a course correction if lacking behind. Correct. So you agree that DCP is important. Distinguished Club program goals are important. Okay. Now let us see how we use the DCP goals or DCP data. So before going to all those, okay, the Sajjana terms, Mufti says quality for club growth and achievement. DTM Safe says dashboard to know the level of each club. Good. So, okay, let us take straight to the dashboard then. How many of you have visited the Toastmasters website? Just raise your hand. Show your response. Good. Abid says yes. Anyone else? Bernardin says yes. Good. So most of you have visited the Toastmasters website. So this is the website. You can see on the screen, right? Keep responding. You can even unmute and say yes. Shout your voice. No problem at all. Let us have more interactive session. Fine. So this is the dashboard. This is the website. When you enter Toastmasters website, you will see login information there. So you can log in first, and then the Leadership Central. The Leadership Central, you will see Distinguished Performance Report, Club Central. The more important aspect we are going to speak today, in addition to the main aspects here. See, first, you can log in. When you log in, you will see welcome and your name. There are a few important links here. The Club Central and Distinguished Performance Report, which we'll cover today. The other important elements you should know are the Club Officers Tool, Brand Portal, District Leader Tools, Public Relations, the Leader Letter, Governing Documents. All these are important. You will get a lot of valuable information from there. Let us focus on the Distinguished Performance Report first. If you click there, you will see the dashboard. Here is that this dashboard is for all the districts, all the clubs in the world. So you have to select your district to see the dashboard data related to your district. That's district 105. Then you have daily reports. The daily reports are updated on everyday basis. So here you can say by evening, around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, the dashboard updates the daily reports. The daily reports cover a lot of things. We will see that separately when we go to the website. Your dues renewal status, the club's dues renewal status is the officer status is the both terms. Education achievements are if any of your member has submitted, you have submitted the education award for any of your members, that will be reflected within a day in the dashboard. Any new clubs, prospective clubs in your area, division, district, and new club sponsor, mentors, coaches, Triple Crown Award, all this data you can get on a daily basis updated in the dashboard. Now this is the daily report. In addition to the daily report, there's additional reports. This is not an official TA report. This will take you to another link where committed Toastmaster leaders have made the data available to help you in tracking the progress of your area, division, club. That's additional report. So we'll go through all those today. Let us quickly take you to the website. So here, what I would like all of you to do when you are listening to this is try to log in to the website and follow this in parallel on the side, in the background, if you can do that. Or take notes and try to log in and follow the steps, what I'm taking you through separately. Are we ready?
Yes.
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 Wonderful, great. So this is the website, which I'm sure most of you have already seen this page. So here, the first step, as I mentioned, click on login and login yourself. I have already logged in. That's why it says welcome Sunil. Let us take to the dashboard straight away. Leadership Central, Distinguished Performance Reports, and you will reach the dashboard. Now let us take straight away District 105. So when you see District 105, you will see 3 tabs here: District Performance, Division Area Performance, Club Performance. So if you are at the district level, most of the leaders at district level will be focusing on district performance data, all this. Now, if you are in division or area, if you want to know the performance of divisions and area, you will see division area performance here. If you are a club leader, if your focus is on your clubs, you will see the clubs here, the club data here. And other reports which I mentioned you are here, daily reports and additional reports. Now, let us start from, say, I'll say, let us take to the clubs first. Club performance. Now, let's collapse this and go to division I. This is division I. Here, you can see the area-wise listing of your clubs.
Hello, Loka.
Area 29, area 30, 31, 32, and 56. And you can see all the clubs listed here. Now, look at this, the membership base and to date. The base is your club's membership as of 1st July. To date is as of today. And it will be updated every day. Now, goals met is your DCP goals. This is the detailed description of your DCP goals. If you move your cursor there, you can see what is lacking or what's required to achieve that goal. So 3 achieved already here, 4 levels, level 1 needed. So you'll get all the data from here. Now, to analyze it further, you have the data here. How are you going to use it? See, some of you may have already got the answer that with this itself, just by going through the dashboard or seeing this table itself, you are able to get what you need, or say you need one more level 1 here, or you need 4 members here. This club has already achieved 4. So all this you may get it. However, to analyze it better, I will say, let us export this data. Here, you can click here, export CSV. So this will export the whole data to an Excel file. Let's see how it works. See if the pop-up is blocked, open it, and you will see the Excel file downloaded. Now I already downloaded the Excel file. Let me open the Excel file now. Let me stop sharing that. Let me open the Excel file. Just before we proceed further, is it clear so far whatever we have taken you through? Is that clear? Either unmute and respond, or you can just type in your chat. Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. So now what we have done is we have downloaded the Excel file, or the data is downloaded as a raw file. Let's open that file. Let me take it here. Fine. So this is the data. When you download the CSV file, you will see the Excel sheet like this. Now here, it's same thing. District, division, area, club number, club name, club status. There are a few columns added here. Member base, active members, goals met. How you can use this data? See here, you can see division A, division B, and you will see division I also here. So if you want to analyze it further, Okay, one interesting maybe the club status. Here you can see ineligible. So this club is not eligible, or other clubs are eligible. So let us see how we can use this data. How many of you are comfortable with Excel? Again, raise your hands. Good. So I'm comfortable with Excel. That's why the data I imported in Excel sheet, I'm trying to use the Excel features to analyze the data. So you can use your comfortable platform software to analyze the data. Basically, we have the data here. The next step is how we use it, or more easily in a visual appealing way, how we use the data to strategically plan our activities. Let us see here. See, for example, here, if you go to home, say conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. Let us say if it's equal to or not equal to. Equal to active or not active. You can custom format. You can play around with the data whatever way you want. Say fill with the green color if it is active. Okay, good. So you will see all the active clubs in green color, and what's not shaded is ineligible, ineligible, ineligible. So this will give you a quick view in whatever clubs are active. So you can use this data. Same way here, active members, this is the base and this is the active members. This again, you can do a conditional formatting to see how many clubs are above 20 members, how many clubs are below 20 members, and shade them, let's say green to red, whatever color visually appealing for you, so that in one glance, you get the picture clearly. Now I have done some analysis, the same sheet. Okay, let us see this. So all the clubs that are not active are shown in red using conditional formatting feature. Now here, active members, all the clubs above 20 members are shown in green color, and those less than 8 or 0 are in red color. Those within critical conditions, say 8 to 12, are shown in orange color. And those in, say, above 12 but below 20 are shown in light green color. I think this concept, it may be easy for you to visually see the status of the clubs in one look. Let us go to I. So in I, so this is the status today. And this is the DCP goals. One of the clubs I have highlighted in blue, all the clubs that have reached more than 5 DCP goals as of today. So UAE Leaders Toastmasters Club, congratulations for reaching more than 5 DCP goals today. So this gives in one glance, if colors are more appealing to you than numbers, this is the way to represent the data and for your further analysis. Is that clear so far? Let's hear the response from you. Yes or no?
Very clear.
Very clear, good. So now, how we can take it to further level of analysis? Some of you may be quite, clear from this slide itself, okay, or this table itself. You may be very comfortable. Whatever you want is already achieved. Now, for me, I used to use this data for different analysis. Say, for example, I want to know whether the club has achieved Smedley or not. When you see in the whole division perspective, or even district perspective. So let us focus on the division here first. You can apply the same thing at the area level or even at the district level to a higher level. It's just a matter of just managing the number of columns or rows or the data, the volume of data, that's all. The principle is same. Now here, okay, you can filter to division I, use all the features you're comfortable in Excel to filter the data and manage the data. How can we take it to the next level? See, the club status is here, the base, member base, that's July 1st. I can even change it to say this is July 1st. As of July 1st, this is the members. Now I want to know, say, let's insert a column here. Let's say I want to know the number of members added during each month, say as of July 31st. So 31st July, how many members were added? So to know that, I can get that again from the dashboard. Let us stop sharing here for a while. Let me explain you the dashboard again, how to get the dashboard data as of July 31st. Here, this is as of 12th August. So whatever we have seen, whatever the data we exported was as of today, 12th August. Now you can change it to July, say July 31st, or end of the month, 5th August, say July 31st or 1st August, whatever. This gives the data for the month of July. So if you export that data, you will get the figures as of or at the end of the month July. So that figures will give you how many members were added. See, members here, this column, members. How many members were added? Say, for example, if you take to division I, let's go to division I straight away. Here, members. So Petrofac has added 1 member during the month of July. UAE Leaders added 3 members during the month of July. Here 1, here 1. So you can see that. So now, again, let us go to the Excel sheet. So this is the data we can take, export, and then add here, say 1, 3, or whatever, according to this one. So July, how many members were added? Same way, you can add every, if you really want to analyze the clubs, you can have the members added, you can have the data of the members added by each club during each month. Now, how this will help? You know, this as our district director Nelson already mentioned, this medley award is on. So how many clubs are adding 5 more members during the month of August and September? That's what the qualifying requirement for Smedley Award. So if you know whether the club has added 5 members during the month of August and September, you can say that club is qualified to achieve Smedley Award. So every month, here the new member, see this is as of today. So if you, same thing, if you export for July 31st, you will get the figures, and those figures, the new members, this one, the new members data, you can sum it up and add here in a new column. So that's 31st July. Now the next, same way you can keep adding columns here, and this data will be replaced from the dashboard every now and then, whenever you want, end of the month or as of today or whenever. So you get this data. Now I have used this earlier, so I can just show you how I have been analyzing it. See here, July 31st, August 31st, September, and by adding these two,
I think some are not able to see the presentation.
So we
I'm
can't
not
see
able to see the
the
screen. Can you share the screen again?
okay, so 1 second. Oh, you're not able to see the Excel sheet. So last, Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, now it is visible. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Fine. I was not very sure where you missed that, but again, okay. This is the division I. I think we saw this table, right? Can you respond?
Yes.
Yes,
We
yes.
saw this. Yeah.
Good, good. Yeah,
Yes,
we
yes.
saw this. Wonderful. So this was clear. So adding a new column here, that was clear, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we added a new column here and we named just 31st, the members added during the month of July. That's what we want to add here. And we got that from the dashboard by exporting the dashboard and the new member data, this one. The new members as of 31st July, we added and we created this column to get the number of members added by each club in the month of July. Now, same way, we can keep adding columns to have the members as of today. Say now we are in the middle of August. So here we can, if we add this new member data as of today and add them and export here or fill this column, you will get the members added by each club during the month of August or August and July. Then the difference will give you specifically for August. So these data, something like this. This is what how you can play with Excel, the formulas and all. So July, this column gives you the members added by each club the month of July, another column for August, another column for September. Now clearly you can see which clubs have achieved 5 or more members during the month of August and September, or as of today. Even you don't need to wait till end of the month. You can even wait, as of today, say August 14th, how many clubs have achieved medley. All this you can analyze from here. And you can use the colors. I like the colors. So I use the conditional formatting feature to highlight the club rules to visually get the feeling straight away in one go. Again, using the say green to red shade, that's more appealing for me to have the to analyze the data in one glance, because we all value time. So once you set up this your analysis table and you add your formulas, you add the you use the features of Excel. I will say in general, use the features of Excel you are comfortable with, or get a team in your club or area or division who are good in Excel to use the formula, to use the features of Excel conditional formatting, and keep this ready with you. So anytime, any day, you can just refresh this data or import that data from dashboard and replace this, and you will get these formulas or the columns updated with your up-to-date status of clubs, area, division, dot. Is that clear so far? Let's hear some response from our members.
Yes, it is clear.
Yes, yes.
Very clear. Good, good. Wonderful. Now, to take it to further level, see, you have seen, I was using all this data in different color and all. Now, how you can use it even for better presentation. See, you can create graphs. Again, Excel is a good tool to create graphs and all. So if you use the graph feature in Excel, you can see this was done earlier. So district 20 or district 10 of a number of distinguished clubs. You can create a chart according to your division, according to your clubs, or you can even project your data where you are leading to. You basically use the features in Excel, the graph features in Excel, your payment status, your division-wise comparison status, your club-wise comparison status in your area, or the comparison of your clubs within the division, comparison of divisions in the district. You can medley award or the area performance, all this, whatever visually appealing for you, accordingly, you can create or use this data to create your presentation. Now, use different mediums like graphs or table or whatever you feel is good, or sometimes use table and data because people conceive or people, the brain works in different way. Some of you may see the numbers more appealing. Some of you may see the graphs or the charts or the colors more appealing. Accordingly, you can use the data and create your presentation. Let me stop the presentation here. We are almost at the end of the presentation. Now, this is how you can use the dashboard. Have one more quick reference to. Okay. Can you see the dashboard now?
Yes, visible.
Right. Again, the dashboard is this where we start with. Now let us go to the current one, August. Today, let us take district 105. A quick look through the, okay, this we have seen, district performance, club performance, area performance. Let's collapse it to division I. So the area directors or the area team will be interested in how to track the area goals. It's all written here. Say for example, area 29. There are 4 clubs in the beginning. Today, the paid clubs are 4. If you add one more club, it will change to 5. Distinguished clubs, so far 0. But your goals are to become distinguished area. To become distinguished area, you need 2 distinguished clubs, select distinguished area, 3, and present distinguished area, 3 distinguished clubs. Now, the number of clubs, paid clubs you need for the area to become distinguished, 4, select distinguished 4, and present distinguished 5. So all the area goals are here for you to track your progress every day, updates every day. Now the renewals, October renewals are, it's already opened. If the clubs wants to pay minimum 8 members to 20 or all the members, here, as soon as the club pays the October renewal, which is already on, this will change from no to yes. So far, all the clubs are yet to pay. Now, next April, again, the renewals, it will change from no to yes if the club has paid the renewal dues on time. Club visit is for the area. Area 30 director has already visited ADTC 2, so that's why it shows yes. The area director visit is already on, so the area director's visit to the clubs and submission of reports will change this from no to yes. Now members to date and the club goals. This in detail we have seen in the club center, club tab. Now that's for about division area performance. Again here, this is the area and this is about division. The division goals here. Can you see the cursor moving? Just respond because
Yes,
I may not be
yes.
able to see. Yeah, good.
Yes,
So
yes.
same way as I explained the area goals, these are the division goals. So the division director and division team will be more interested in seeing the division goals being tracked, and the area directors and area team can track the division area progress here. The club, the club performance is more important for the club. Same way the district performance. So this is the 3 tabs. Now just let us go to the daily reports again. So here is all very user friendly. You can see all these tabs. The most important one as of today, let's take to October dues renewal. Here you can see the renewal status. If you click here, say renewal status, so you will see whether any club has renewed or not. Noted. And if you want to see division wise sorted out, you can sort it out division wise, club wise, area wise. So this is again very friendly. You can again copy and paste in Excel and use that, or you can play with this to understand the overall status of your area or division. Here, even all other Triple Crown awards, whoever has achieved Triple Crown this year is listed here, and you'll see even the award details here, how many Triple Crowns. So club coaches, sponsored, education achievements. Again, here you can see club-wise, division-wise, area-wise. Say a particular club, if you want to know, it's already sorted out based on the club-wise. Now, area-wise, if you see area 29 or 30, your specific areas here, another Toastmasters club has already have this many members achieving education awards. These are the education awards. You can sort it out and analyze the data the way you like or way is useful for your club or your area or your division. Even according to the date, you can sort it out. So this is, in a nutshell, the dashboard. If you, anytime you click on the logo, it will bring you back to the main page. Now, additional report. As I mentioned, this is not Toastmasters official data. However, this is a further analysis of the data by Toastmasters dashboard, in the Toastmasters dashboard. Now, District 105, you see here, the district summary, and each day, it updates every day. The district summary is, you will get the district summary here. So area goals, how many out of 59 areas in our district, July to October visit is done by one area director only that we have seen already, and he's from division I. Now there are 265 clubs. This includes the ineligible clubs also. So you can see how many goals were, all these are gone already. CCs are not applicable, as well. You're seeing 0, but the pathway goals, these are the number of awards. Now the performance of divisions, you can see here based on the 2 criteria, distinguished clubs and paid clubs. And performance of area can be seen here again based on distinguished area goals. It's all based on the, say, distinguished, select distinguished, or present distinguished. It's all based on the distinguished goals, because that's the only measurable goals. Now, in case any club need coaches that's less than 12 members, they are also listed here. From division I, we have few clubs here listed which has only less than 12 members, which require club. Now, top 10 clubs with highest education awards based on a 7-to-1 membership base. That's also here. These are indications. You can use this data for your benefit, for your publicity, for your promotions within the division, within area, within the club. I think we are running out of time. I overshoot the time by around 10 minutes. Is it clear? At least, have you got the basic concept of the dashboard and how to use it for your benefit?
Yes, sir. Very, very clear.
Very clear. Good. So we'll take it further during our question answer session. If you have any doubt due to time constraints, let's stop here the dashboard data. You want to take a break of 1 or 2 minutes here, or shall we continue with the Club Central?
I think we can continue. People are already at their home, so they must have been taking their own breaks already.
Okay. Let me take the presentation again. Okay. All right.
A request to everybody, while Sunil is starting the next session, any questions you have about the dashboards, you can start putting them in chat. Post the session on Club Central. When we start the Q&A, I will be looking at all the questions which are posted in the chat, and we'll take them one by one. So any questions, just directly put them in the chat box. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yeah, keep ready with your questions so that we can save time. We already are overshooting the time, so it's better we save some time. Good. Let me share the screen again. Okay, we have seen that. We have covered the dashboard data. This will help just in recapping. Now, the Distinguished Club Program, you all know about this. The Distinguished Club Program and Club Success Plan book manual. Please go through that. If you haven't downloaded and start working on the Club Success Plan, please do that. Okay, we have seen this. We have seen the dashboard data. We have seen the daily reports. We have seen the additional reports. Now, when you look at the dashboard, we have seen this, how it's presented as a table. What do you see there? You can type in the chat, or you can unmute and.
That is only for secret.
I think VP Education Jatinder says training and renewal list columns meanings in a club performance dashboard. Okay, let me ask you again. What do you see here in this table? When you look at the dashboard, see this one is specifically for a club that has performed very well during last year. From 34 members, they increased to 37 members, and 10 goals they met, and they have a lot of educational goals, a lot of members, new members. So Ashwin says story of a club. So anything, what do you see here? Numbers, figures?
Numbers.
Numbers, lot of numbers.
Yeah, which are linked with certain landmarks. I mean, which
You
help
can
us
link
to
with
track.
the dash. Wonderful.
Yes.
You can track how many members joined, whether it's 7 officers were trained, all this. We can health of a club. Good, wonderful, health of a club. So all these are indications. Now the DCP goals. These are the DCP goals. The health of a club. It's presented in a table in the dashboard. Now, how many of you have served as, or while serving as club president or VP education or VP membership, were under pressure from your area director or division director or district leaders to get more numbers in the DCP chart? Were you ever been under pressure from your leaders to get the figures, get more members, get more education awards? Just feel free to raise your hand or respond.
Yes, sir. Always.
Always. Okay. Always. So see, when I was a club president or VP education, I used to get a little bit uncomfortable with this pressure. You know, why this chasing on numbers? Why to pressurize when we are here to make our experience in the club more fun? You know, we are enjoying our club environment, and this pressure is a bit taking from that enjoyment or fun factor a bit away. Do you agree?
Yes.
A very poor yes. Okay, I understand. Okay, let me, how you approach that matters. If you're seeing only the numbers here, then I agree that it can result in pressure. Because why the number is low, why is not high, it can result in a slight, I will not say negative, but a slightly uncomfortable situation. How you can change it? The mindset, the approach can make a big difference. If you're seeing all these numbers, instead of numbers 3, 2, 1, 6, just see the smiling face behind it, because each number represents a member in your club. When you say 15 P1, 15 proud members who achieved level 1 in pathways. Just look at them. Just, when you see 15, rather than the figure 15, conceive those smiling faces in your mind. So you will see the dashboard in a complete different perspective. Each member has a story to tell, and that's what the strength of your club. And that story is something you have to promote. And it's an inspirational story. It's a personal success story. It's a life transformation story. So if you see the dashboard data in this angle, if you see the smiling faces behind it, so if you see the 4 members added by that club as 4 new lives joining the club and starting a transformation journey, then you will see the value of those figures. So see the dashboard in a different perspective so that you will move in the right direction, satisfying the pressure from the area, division, district leaders, because they are conveying that message in a very brief way so that to help you rather to achieve your goals. So you conceive it in a different way and you can achieve your goals in a much better way, and you will be able to serve your members in the right direction. Now let us go to the dashboard, Club Center. So I will ask one of you to share the Club Center, keep it open, log in and open that. But let me give you a very brief idea of what all you will see in the Club Center. Now, as we have seen earlier, when you open the Toastmasters website, you will see dashboard. Before dashboard, you will see the district leadership center. Under leadership center, you will see Club Center as the first one, Club Center. When you click on Club Center, this is the window you will be seeing. You have club membership. You can manage the club membership. You can manage the club, do the club administration through Club Center. This is a tool accessible only to the club officers, the 7 club officers. All the 7 club officers can see this when they click on Club Center. Now, Club Center is where you do all the club business. You can add membership to the club, as you can see here. You can submit payment, which is open now, as I mentioned. The October dues renewal is open. So whoever pays from the club, the members, you receive the members payment, dues collected by the treasurer, and submit the $45 renewal fee to Toastmasters International through this link. Anytime you can download the club roster, submit education awards, club officer assignment. You have already done, your past leaders may have already done it before in the month of June. Club demographics, all this you can see in the Club Center. Taking it one by one, club membership. You can add membership. When you click on add membership data tab, you will see whether it's a dual member or a new member. A dual member, you have to add the last name and the email ID to process the dual membership in your club. New member, you can add the details and submit and go for the payment. Once you add that, you have to submit the payment. Here, the dues renewal is latest by October 1st and April 1st. You have to renew, but it's already open, and around 45 to 50 days before this deadline, it will be open. It's already open for October, and April also will be, April renewal will be open first week of February. So if you can do it today, do it now. So you will see the list of all members there. You will see the details and see up to March 31st or begin date to end date. This is the period you will be paying. October to March, 6 months, $45, add to the cart, and finally you can pay the membership dues. Submit the education awards. If you're a club officer, you can select the member and submit the education awards. Club roster, anytime you can download your club roster here. Most important, I'll say in club roster, you will see all the members' payment status paid until September 30th. The moment you pay the dues, you will see paid until 31st March next year. Now, pathways enrolled. This is another important information the club officers can see against each member and ensure all members are enrolled in pathways and progressing in the education path. So these are the membership, club membership tab, the 4 items under club membership tabs. Club administration again, you will have the club office assignment. So you may have done all the clubs have already done the club officers election last May or June. And immediately after the election, the new officers for the new term, July 1st to June 30th of 2021, you can update them here. You all have done that already, but next year again, or if there's any replacement, suppose one club officer resigned and you want to assign the new officer after conducting the internal election inside the club, then you can update the data by going through club officers assignment. Now during the speech contest, this link will help you eligibility assistant, whether the member is eligible for the speech contest or not, that he's paid, already a paid member or not. You can take from this. Club demographics, again, that's another tool if you want to use. Keep everything updated here. Your club demographics will be, you can update in this tab. Another one is administrative reports. You can get all the reports from here. Your charter members, your past and present club officers, your past and present education awards, all this data can be downloaded from here. Distinguished performance report is a link to the dashboard, which we already covered. Other few tabs under club administration or club financials, you can get you can download all the statements, reports, your payment, renewal, all the reports can be downloaded from here, which will be good for the audit and good for the treasurer to keep it. And now the award data, okay, this is another important one, the anniversary certificate. You can get here, the club achievements, you can see all these membership building programs, medley. So this is the overview. Okay, the last one. Keep these two up to date. The addendum to standard club options. Your club's name, if there's a name change, you change it. I will say in the beginning of the year, or you review, the new officer shall review all the data under the addendum to standard club options and update it. Your meeting date, meeting time, venue, everything can be updated here. That's one. Second, the club contact and meeting information is a very important link, I will say, to ensure to be kept up to date, because this information will be displayed when anyone, any member, anyone clicks on find a club and go to your club. The contact details, your phone number, your club's contact detail, your website, your location map, all this. By keeping this up to date, you will be attracting the new members. Whoever wants to join your club, this is the link, this is the information they will get. So keep it up to date so that you can attract the new members. Now, shall we go to the website and see all these in a quick way? I think Toastmaster Ankit is already opened the, or logged in and opened the Club Center. Let us see. Let me request Toastmaster Ankit to show the screen. Good. So you can see Ankit has already logged in, and welcome Ankit. Good. So here, let's go to Leadership Center. Yeah, when you click on Leadership Center, now Club Center. So first step is login, then Leadership Center, then Club Center. You will see this one. See all the club membership. There are 4 tabs here. As I mentioned, add membership, submit education awards, submit payment, club roster. Now club administration, we have all these links. Now let us see club contact and meeting information. Let us click on that. Okay, here, see the contact phone number is there, the email ID is there. So any member, they can go and click on that, the venue. You can even say here, online meeting, you're meeting online. You can update this map, just ensure the map is up to date, UAE. So this is the link to attract new members. So I will give more importance to this. So as soon as you, if you haven't done it so far in the month of July or so far, I request all the club officers or the club excoms to meet and do it. You can do it through a Zoom meeting. It's very easy nowadays. Call for excom meeting and let us review, let's update the club details so that you will get the new members, so the information is up to date. Any other points? Say, let's go back to the club central. See here in the club, so you can click on the club central. Yeah. So any other point you want more explanation on? Okay, let us go down. The membership is, I think it's clear. Say club roster. Just click on the club roster. Again, you can see all the members here. We don't want to show the members' details in public, so we can close that or go back immediately. Go to Club Central. Yeah, but you can see the details. All the club officers, I urge, just log in and see these details, explore these details. Now just go to Club Administration down below. You can say Club Achievements. Let us click on Club Achievements. Yes. So ADTC2 Toastmasters Club, these are the awards. Smedley Award, Talk Up Toastmasters Award, Beat the Clock, Distinguished Club. So it's a new club, so just few years, no, 2014, okay. So you have all these awards or the past glory is presented here. Good. So these are the data you can use as a club officer, newly elected club officer, or rather who has started your journey. It will be very useful to know the club history. You can be proud of your club history by going through this data and already available in the Club Central. Let's explore, use it, and let us have a wonderful experience as club officers promoting your club, feeling so proud about your club achievement. Right. I think we are overshoot by few minutes. We're supposed to finish. Yeah. Okay. Any doubt or any do you want more clarification on Club Central? Just raise your hand. Anyone has any specific points to know more or to explore more on Club Central? Just show your hands. Okay, haven't seen any.
VPP Shweta, I think you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, Sunil.
Hi, yeah. Please feel free to, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just checking this club achievements.
Okay.
And because I am VP, just I wanted to know about myself also. So
Yeah.
I can't see that option. Is there any condition like that VP cannot access his own club achievements?
VP Education, you are VP Education and you cannot see the...
Myself, I can't see myself as the under club achievements. Then you select member.
Okay.
And I'm not coming under that.
Means when you go to Club Central, can you see all these club tabs or this?
I can share my screen if you want.
Yeah, good.
Okay, host disabled participant screen.
Zoom Master will give you the right shortly.
Sure.
Yes,
you can share.
Okay. In fact, all the 7 officers will have, all these links will be visible to all the 7 club officers. This education award. Okay. Oh, here you cannot see your name.
Yes.
Here, of course, because one cannot submit his own education award. So
who is going to submit on behalf of VPE?
VP education, yes, yeah, you are the, when you are the VP education,
yes,
your education award shall be submitted by another club officer. You can delegate it to another officer.
That is president or secretary. President or secretary.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my doubt.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good. Now, okay, any other doubt from anyone, just on specifically on the club central, then we will go to the common or other queries or question answers.
Anyone with questions, please raise your hand or put your name in the chat box so that we can ask you to unmute.
Yeah, or if you have received any questions, MC or Hemant, or if you have received any questions, please feel free to.
Sir, can I ask a question?
Please go ahead.
Ankit, yeah. So just a question, like with respect to the 7 different club officers so is there a difference in the access and reports for a president versus a secretary or a treasurer? They have the same views?
They all have the same views. They all have the same views. In fact, okay, I would like to check yourself. See, have an ExCom meeting. All the club officers present today, set up a ExCom meeting just to analyze your club central and ensure that you jointly, all the 7 officers jointly are sharing their screen, logging in, sharing their screen and updating the club data. Make it a point. Let's do it, this will help you a lot. We are still in the beginning of your term. It's the 2nd month. So we have a long way to go. So by understanding the power you already have, the data you already have accessible in the club central right now, jointly, that'll make you more powerful. That'll make you as club leaders more beneficial in guiding your club in future. So let's do it. Let's plan it. If it's not a big trouble at this point of time.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Great.
The next question is, do we have an option of obtaining the list of all past members of the club?
Maybe Ankit, you can share that and let us see that. There is one link. You've seen that link, where the options of downloading administrative reports. Yeah, let us see the administrative reports. The last one, administrative reports, yes. And select report. See, you have charter members, past and present club officers. Let's see the past and present club officers. Good. Yeah. So starting any term, say past the first year or last, these are the club officers. Take it further, say, 2018, 2017, or, the past officers, you will get the.
So DTM Sunil, this will give us club officers, but it seems we don't have access to all the members list for the club.
Okay, members list. Okay, let us see what are the options we have. Charter members. Yeah, that will give you the charter members, the first 20 members. You will not get all the list of the past members. You will not get that directly. But if at all you need, you can request the club president can write to TI directly, membership email ID directly, and request. Because see, generally we have access or data protection. I will say we value the members' privacy. So that's why this limited the club officers. Again, here it's limited to the charter members and past club officers only, not the members. So if you need for any specific reason, you can request to Toastmasters International and they will be able to help if they are convinced that it's not used or the members' privacy is protected. That's one of the important thing we ensure in Toastmasters, the privacy of members.
ओके
ये डी है, ये डी मतलब रिमूवेबल ये वाली है।
हाँ यही वाली में कितनी
Okay.
Sunil, you'll have to unmute yourself again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think the list of past members will be useful to clubs if they want to really reach out to past members and ask them to like come back again to the club, or ask them to join for some special meetings where they want to bring together the past members and all. So that would be a good idea. So I think, as you've said, for that people, XCOM members will have to write to TMI to provide that list.
Exactly. And I will say, let the club president be the focal point in contacting Toastmasters International to get this data. Even no one else will be will have this data. As I said, the club is the main focal point. All the leaders at area, division, district are here to help the club. So the club president has more power on the members' data. So please request for and specify the reason we are conducting or we are planning to conduct one gathering, an online meeting soon, inviting all the past members and requesting them to rejoin. So I appreciate if you can provide the list of members who were in our club from say 2017 to 2018, something like that. And Toastmasters International will be glad to provide that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question is, when the membership fee is being paid, is there any provision that an automatic receipt through email is sent to the concerned member?
Not the receipt. Actually, the members will be notified that your payment is done already.
Yeah.
But however, if you want a receipt, as I mentioned earlier, you can see the link in Club Central. The treasurer can download it and forward it to the respective member.
Yeah. The next question is, if a member rejoins Toastmasters after a year's gap in between, how to enroll them again or fetch their information regarding their earlier membership?
I think you already got the answer. If you can ask Toastmasters International and get the details of the member. But how here, the primary responsibility of keeping, see, if I am a member, I should have my membership data available with me. Or I should be able to trace it back from my past, the email archives or from wherever. If nothing works, then of course you can, the president can send an email to Toastmasters International requesting for the details. Right. They'll be glad to help.
Yeah. I would like to go back to this question regarding past members, like who has joined after some time. Toastmaster Meenakshi, if you could come if you could unmute yourself, and were you interested only in the information about that member, or did you really wanted to know the other details? So like while adding that member to the club, it's easier for you to fill the form. Toastmaster Meenakshi?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, Meenakshi,
yes.
Go ahead.
Hi. Like last time when we had one Toastmaster, he took a break of 1 year, and then he wants to rejoin back. And then we were not able to make him as a reinstatement member, or I cannot make him as a new member because he has already paid the TMI fee of 100. So we had this discussion and we were not able to get his details. Then we spoke to our division director, and then he could get it. I don't know how he got those details and all, but after that we were able to add it. So we didn't know how it went on. So that's why I'm just asking
right.
How to fetch that details.
Yeah. If the member has forgotten or lost the membership number or email ID, actually, if you go there, add a member in the Club Central, same link. Maybe Ankit, you can just try that again, sharing that Club Central. Yeah, add membership, the first one, add membership, and dual member. Yeah, dual member, yes, last name. See here, what all you need is last name and email ID. The email ID the member may be able to give you, even if we change the email ID, even if he has a 4 email ID, the combination, you can try all the combinations. And last name also is not going to change, correct? Yeah, just search, and sometimes you have to do a little bit of combination here, already active in the club, right? So they have detected that. See, the system was able to track these 2 combinations. Now, same way, your member details, the first name, last name, sometimes the club officer, when entered his name or joined, while making a member, the last name, first name may have, misplaced or misspelled. So you have to do a little bit of combinations here to find out whether the data matches exactly with the new member. The email ID is it can easily be remembered than the member ID. So do this combination, and maybe after say 3-4 permutation combination, you may get the right data there. So if everything fails, as I mentioned, please write to Toastmasters International membership, and they will be able to guide you.
Okay.
Whatever information you have, share that.
Okay.
We have this. Even you can share the membership application form and say that this member was a Toastmaster, was in Toastmasters earlier, but we are unable to see his details. Please help us. We'll get it.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Wonderful. Great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Most welcome. Anyone else? Any other question?
So I just tried with Toastmaster Hemant's name.
Exactly. Yeah,
and
great.
It came in here. Last known club is Landmark, and his name, last name, membership number.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Hemant. Your details are there. So you can see everything. you can trace back all the details. If you just try with different, instead of Jane, just type Hemant and try.
Not found.
Exactly. So it has to match. These 2 combination has to match.
So it has to match exact.
Yes. So keep trying few combinations, and if you're lucky, you may get it.
Or else you can contact the club member support and
Exactly.
email them.
Yeah. Yes. Straight away. Send them. See, what as a club officers, I would like all of you to do is keep experimenting, to know more about the facilities, to know how it can help you. Keep experimenting. Each link, keep experimenting, and don't limit to say 1 officer or 2 officers. The more you empower yourself, you can support the club in a better way. Let all 7 officers be empowered with the data they have, and together you can serve the club in a much better way. Let us ensure that enjoyable experience, the fun-filled experience, supporting each other at the club level.
Okay, no more questions I see in the chat, and I don't see any raised hands also. So anybody has a question, please unmute yourself, and it's a good time to ask. Okay, Toastmaster Midat has asked a question. I would like to know if it is possible to approve a level which wasn't even submitted. That should not be possible, I guess. Toastmaster Midat wants to know if she can approve a level which wasn't even submitted.
First, you have to submit it.
So the level would have to be submitted in Basecamp, and then it can be submitted for a recognition in Club Central.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so DTM Sunil, the thing is that recently we encountered this problem that the member, they submitted their Pathways Mentoring Program.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the other person, they were at the same time, they were doing their level 5, but they haven't submitted. Okay. But on the other hand, by mistake, the VPE, instead of approving the Pathways Mentoring, somehow he or she submitted the level 5. So is there a possibility when the member hasn't even submitted the level 5, but someone can approve it?
Yeah, the VP education or the president VP education and the secretary, they can approve it once the member upload this education award, or
Okay, yeah, I know it's like only the president, VPE, and secretary can approve, and we cannot approve for ourselves if we are the president, VP, or secretary.
Exactly.
My only question is that for example, I am that person and I haven't even submitted anything, but the VPE was able to mark it as selected. Like somehow it happened that the VPE was able to submit it. So is there a possibility that this kind of situation can happen?
It may be a system error. Otherwise, the procedure is, as you rightly mentioned, the member approves first or member submits first. One of the Basecamp managers, the 3 officers, they approve it.
Okay.
Then upload in the Club Central also, upload in the Education Award also. So all the steps has to go in that sequence. But sometimes, yes, because, we launched this pathway system and all recently, say last two years. So there was some glitches, but it's being corrected. Whenever any glitch is found, it's being corrected. So it may be just a glitch, but we have to follow these steps. That's the right way of doing it.
So I think,
Sunil, is there a possibility to undo this thing, because it already happened? Now, is there a possibility to fix it or undo it somehow?
We can see again here, if at all any mistake is done, no issue, you can send it to the Education Awards, in Toastmasters International Education Awards, a mail that we did like this, can you please undo it? Then start the process again in a systematic way. You can do it. But let the mail go again, as I mentioned, it's always preferred that the club president send the mail or the communication to World Headquarters directly.
Okay, so should I request the member to send the email, or should I request the president of that club to send the email?
If it is okay, let the president send the mail. That will be better. And if I will say the member is he's empowered to send the mail, but keep the club president or VP education in copy so that we all have a clear understanding, or we can avoid any misunderstanding that one does and another one, or 2 of them are doing same thing in parallel, and avoid this confusion or error. All this can be avoided if we are keeping our communication open among the member and the leaders.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Good.
Toastmaster Medan. We have one more question, and a question which is pretty much relevant to the times we live in. DTM Sujal is asking, how do we replace a club officer during the tenure, in the middle of it? And does it change before the August 31st and after August 31st timeline?
There is no timeline. See, the club officer, the need of changing a club officer can come from due to many reasons beyond our control. Fine. Now, once the new officer is selected or elected, you know that the new VP education is so-and-so in this particular club. The old one is no more. We want to replace the name. You go to the club officers list in the club central and update the name, but you can do it as of today. From today, I'm changing the VP education from so-and-so to the newly elected so-and-so. It can be updated, and the club leadership will be updated immediately.
Okay. A relevant question I have, just a follow-up to that one. Now, this is what we have done in the system. That we have gone and changed the name and it's done. It would probably take a few minutes to do it. But what does the club or the ExCom need to do offline before they do this change? Is there a formal process to follow?
Of course, see, it's like this. How have you elected the club officer? In the month of May or June, you have conducted an election, call all the members, say more than 50% of the active members are present, they voted, they selected the members selected the officers, new officers. Now a replacement, even a vacancy, say somebody resigned, or there's a vacancy in the, whatever reason, there's a vacancy in the in one of the club officers' position. So the vacancy shall be filled by following the same procedure as you have done for the selection or election of the officer. And once that is done and the new one is already selected, then you can update in the system.
Thank you very much. I guess a couple of clubs do have that situation, so this would help them.
Yeah.
I don't see any more questions in the chat and no hands being raised across the board. So once again, if anybody has any questions regarding the dashboards or the Club Central, and since we have a very, very experienced Toastmaster here, any other questions regarding managing your club or getting information regarding your club, good time to ask. We'll wait for 30 seconds. If there are no questions, then we actually close the Q&A and move forward. You can directly unmute yourself and ask the question. And while we wait for the next question, can I ask all the participants of this meeting right now to come on video? Because I think it's a good time to take a group picture.
Correct.
So let's do our group selfie. We'll request everybody to come online. And yes, it's a Friday morning. So barring the few of us who are like suited, booted, everybody else is not required to be like that. You could have
Still, it is under host control. We cannot get the video.
Okay, who's the one who's not able to get their video on? Okay, we can ask the host to do it.
AD32, Raghu.
Then I have done it. Raghu, check please.
Okay. Yeah. It is possible. Yeah.
Can we have a few more? Yes, my screen is filling up. A lot of smiling faces on a Friday morning. We still have about 10-15 people who are not on video yet. Shall we wait for them? Give it another 30 seconds. Okay, 14 members. Yes. Anup, I guess you can start. We have got 14 members who are still not in video, but it's a good time to do it.
Okay, last chance. I'm taking the picture now, screenshot, and first page, and then second page. Done. Thank you. Thank you, Ahmed.
Come on, Division I, make some action.
Thank you, guys.
Good.
One more, please. One more.
Okay. Okay.
All on video with their thumbs up. And this time the real thumbs up.
Yeah. Done.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you, leaders. Wonderful. Great to see you all. Now, as a closing remarks, I will say, use the dashboard data wisely to analyze the status of your club, area, division, or even district, and to make strategic planning to win the game. You remember the game? To increase the lives, the number of members in your club to 20 or more. So good luck. Have a wonderful year ahead as club officers, area team, division team. Wish you all the very best. And you are the stars, you are the leaders. Make your journey this year the best, the one that you will remember forever in your journey ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
This is DTM Shamima from Division N. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you so much. I mean, I have learned such a lot in these 2 hours. So I just cannot say enough of thank you. And thank you so much, Rupesh, for inviting. This was excellent. This was excellent. Thank you so much from my heart. Thank you, Rupesh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shamima. This is,
Thank you for joining.
Good. See, Rupesh is extending his knowledge to even others, other divisions. That's wonderful. Collaborate and succeed. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the session. It was very informative. We gained a lot of knowledge about dashboards, which we can push to use. Thank you very much.
Right. If we can do it today, let us do it now. Thank you so much, DTM Sunil, Kottarathil, for conducting a great session, which was much and much needed for our clubs to succeed and serve our members to the best of our ability. Thank you so much for inspiring us, and thank you so much for motivating us. Now it is time for me to sign off for the day. I would like to thank the leadership of Division I for giving me this opportunity. It was an honor for me to perform MC role today. You have been wonderful audience. Thank you so much and stay blessed.